What's up? My name is Lance. I'm currently using this PowerPoint as my outline, and I'm gonna hop right into it. On the left is my sister. Her name is Tori. She's 22 years old. She's currently enrolled at SIU and is going to school to become a nurse. On the right, we've got my mom, Tina, who's a stay-at-home mom, and my dad, David, who's a pharmacist and owns Hair and Drug. And on the second slide, my hobbies. One of them that most people think of as conditioning and not fun at all is I like going out and running. On the right, we've got a picture of me at the Bahamas scuba diving, and that's actually a good lead into most exciting moment was when we're on the dive boat and I'm looking down and see a ton of fins, and they just say, "All right, man, like jump in," and that's a crazy experience. Another thing that's always a good time is hanging out with my friends. I did 2 sports this year, track and cross country, but I'd have to say track is definitely the one I'm more passionate about. It was unfortunate that this season was cut short, but in the few meets we had, I wore this lucky charm right here, and I never lost a race in that, so I'm excited to see if that's going to continue next year. I also did 3 clubs: Spanish Club, Student Government, and FBLA. I currently have 2 pets, 2 German Shepherd dogs. They're absolutely massive, but in the pictures I sent, that's them the day we got them. And yes, it is hard to tell them apart if they get separated. We just have to go off of how they act and try and figure out which one's which. My favorite TV series of all time is Game of Thrones. Over 82 episodes, is able to tell so many stories, and the character development really makes you feel when something happens to one of your favorite characters. And the twists and turns in this show are unlike any other. Main characters are killed off almost every episode. It's a great watch. If you haven't seen it, it's a must-watch TV show. My favorite movie of all time doesn't have the same plot as Game of Thrones, is Jurassic World. It's definitely a classic summer blockbuster. You can go to the theaters and you don't have to worry about following along a plot. You're just watching dinosaurs fight other dinosaurs, and it's just a fun watch. My favorite meal that I've ever had was at Nooser Et, which is Salt Bay's restaurant. He's definitely known for the meme, but this man makes some great food. That's the best steak I've ever had in my life. Was at Nooser Et in Miami. Go look it up. My favorite vacation of all time was a while ago. It was at Turks and Caicos, Beaches Turks and Caicos. And this place was almost built out of a kid's dream. It was on the beautiful beaches of Turks and Caicos was this resort, which had a water park, and the food was awesome. It was almost like going to Disney World. The resort was massive, and it was just a great time. And I think that was just about everything interesting I had to say about the show and tell.